Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the periodicity, different properties inside the periodic table, and what is the trend in the periodic table when you're going across the period or down the group. Okay, so you can see I've chosen some of those properties which are very, very important ones from the periodic table. The first one is the electronic shells. Okay, what is happening to the shell when you're going across the period, yani from left to right, and what happens to the shell when you're going from top to bottom. So all the properties are discussed in this particular way, from left to right and from top to bottom, yani going across the period and down the group. Now you can see here electronic shells are mentioned here. Number of electrons shell remains the same, and there is no increase when you're moving from left to right. But when you're going from top to bottom, the number of shells are increased. Valence electrons are those electrons, second property. Valence electrons are those electrons which are in the outermost shell. We call this shell as a valence shell. So across the period, there is an increase by one when you're moving, and when you're moving down the group, the number of valence electrons are constant. Okay, and then the electronegativity is one of the property of the elements, and we'll discuss the property later on, but first of all we'll see the trend, what is happening to this property. So across the period when you're moving, there's an increase in this property also, and down the group there's a decrease in it. Then we come on to the ionization energy. Okay, ionization energy is increasing also across the period, and down the group there's a decrease in it. Come into the electron affinity. Electron affinity is also increasing, and it is decreasing down the group. Okay, and then the metallic character. Metallic character is decreasing there. We are moving from left to right, from metals towards non-metal, and down the group non-metallic character is decreasing. We are getting towards strong metals. Okay, then if you see this non-metallic character, this was a metallic character the first one, now the non-metallic character, when you're moving from left to right, the non-metal character is increasing, and down the group the metallic character is increasing. So these are a couple of properties which I'm going to discuss later on in the next video for you. The definitions are coming, and the trend is very important. Examiner is going to ask you about these properties. Keep in mind that these properties are depending on each other. So you're going to be focusing on the ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, and the number of electrons. And there's an atomic radius also. So I'll be discussing all the rest of the stuff in the next video, inshallah. Thank you very much.